You've made a commitment that from now on you're going to create a new life, one that feels peaceful, confident, and joyful. You've journaled, meditated, even made vision boards, and somehow the outcomes don't change. It feels like you're working hard, but stuck in the same cycle. Here's the problem. Your mindset, your expectations, your habits are still wired for your old life. What I'm going to do in this video is simple. I'll show you why that old wiring keeps rewiring the same story or rerunning the same story, how to stop it in real time, and then I'll walk you through a 7-step reset you can start this week. Picture this. You've decided it's time for a new style. You want clothes that fit the person you've become. But when you open your closet, it's stuffed with outfits from years ago, work suits from jobs you hated, jeans that typically zip up but don't feel good when you wear them. Every morning you reach for what's there, the old familiar clothes, and then you wonder why you still don't feel like the new version of yourself. That's how manifesting works too. If your inner closet, your beliefs, your attitudes, your automatic reactions is filled with outdated patterns, you'll keep wearing your old life, even while trying to call it a new one. So let me give you a visual. There's this loop that happens. It starts with belief. Then it moves on to perception. And that perception takes you to the behavior. And that behavior gives you the outcome that you desire or don't desire out of life. If your beliefs are outdated, if your expectations are negative, if your reactions are defensive, you will keep manifesting the same outcomes. That's why you're stuck. Let me give you an example of this. You go into a meeting convinced your voice won't matter, so you hold back. People overlook you, and you leave unnoticed. You start a fitness class telling yourself you'll never keep up. You stay quiet, you don't ask questions, and eventually you end up dropping out. You expect bad customer service, so you're short with the staff. They mirror that energy, and your expectations, they become the reality. So let's talk about victim mindset. Assuming history will repeat itself. That mindset feeds self-pity, avoidance, and blame. And your brain starts scanning for proof that you're right, that you're overlooked, or that life is against you. You don't apply for promotions because they never notice people like me. Or you tell friends opportunities are pointless because something will always go wrong anyways. You assume feedback is an attack, not support. You think leaving the job will fix it, or ending that relationship, or moving to a new city. But here's the truth. The loop follows you. Until you rewrite the script, you keep recreating the same ending. That's why it feels like fate. That's why people start to believe they're cursed, unlucky, or not cut out for the life they actually want. But the problem isn't fate, it's the pattern. And once you see it, you can finally change it. So let me give you some science behind what I'm talking about. In aging research, people who expect decline actually age faster at a cellular level. In pain studies, when people expect pain, the brain produces stress chemicals, and they really feel it. And here's the point. These effects don't just happen with others. I hope you guys are loving this scenery. They happen with the expectations you set for yourself. So let's talk about manifesting in reverse. Manifesting isn't only about attracting what you want, it's also about attracting what you expect. If your closet is still full of outdated beliefs, attitudes, and habits, you'll keep pulling the same outfits, the same life off the hanger. That's manifesting in reverse. So how do we stop manifesting a life that we don't want? Here's how. I'm going to give you a 7-step process that you can do. Step 1, identify your script. Write 3 negative predictions you carry into situations. Step 2, test them. Treat them like experiments. Look for moments where the opposite happens. Step 3, adjust the script. Replace absolutes with balanced expectations. So here's an absolute that you can balance with a different expectations. Like, not everything will be perfect, or but some people will support me when you think that people don't support you. And you'll notice it. You'll notice when they support you. Step 4, change your entry. In the first 30 seconds, for example, if you're going into a room where you feel like you're going to be judged, shift your energy. Smile, greet, or offer kind words. Step 3, calm your body. Long exhales reset your nervous system. Step 6, small swipes. So you're going to swipe it with the old habits with new ones. Replace old habits with one constructive or a constructive habit that you want to implement daily. Step 7, review weekly. Notice where different expectations create different outcomes. You don't need to keep recreating your past. Your old life was built for survival. Your new life needs to be built for creation. Every time you change one expectation, one creation, one habit, you're replacing an outdated outfit with something that actually fits. Over time, the closet changes, and so does the life you manifest. Manifestation stops being a wish and starts being the world you're actually living.